Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Yeah, fuck with me. Listen, fuck with me.
Yo, Intel, you crazy for this one.
Big brazy. Fuck with me. Got a bad bitch, she getting money right. She fuck with me because I'm getting money right. Yeah, get your money right. Fuck with me and let me get your money right. Got a bad bitch, she getting money right. She fucking with me cause I'm getting money right. Yeah, get your money right. Fuck with me and let me get your money right. Got a bad bitch, she getting money right. She fucking with me cause I'm getting money right. Fuck with me, let me get your money right. Fuck with me and let me get your money right. Got a bad bitch, she getting money right. She fucking with me cause I'm getting money right. Yeah, get your money right. Fuck with me and let me get your money right. Stack money once you start getting it, act funny. Count everything twice, wake up early, break night. Look at your watch, know the definition of op. Greed, never buy nothing with seeds. Have a tester, give samples, switch up every time you get a chance to. Visit the town, your man ain't your man, stop putting them down. Flip something, once you start hitting them, hit something. No short, full fault, handle your plug, then see what your family does. Look closer at the culture, get vulgar, originate, go viral. You know idle, be stingy, stack bench, they so friendly. Save up, wake up, sleep on it, die on it, speak on it. When you start chewing, put your teeth on it. Everything you stand on, beef on it. Get your money right. Right. Get your money right. Right. Get your money right. Money right. Money right. Get your money right. When you getting bread, you can play with dough. I ain't her man, but I'm a favorite though. Love money, I ain't gotta say it though. I'm something like a daddy, but I'm big bro. Pretty chain smelling like that Meg Jane. I whisper in there and put her on the game. Once they had me, they're not the same. Gang, you know we gang bang. Double O, she could get in trouble, no. No, she can't, nigga, cause her mother know. Bills paid, she ain't got no car, no. She getting money, blame it on her horoscope. Dope, she ain't going broke.
I linked up with my boy Cooley, DJ Cooley. Linked up with him out Woodland. He from Centerville too. I was dating a shorty out there, out Woodland at the time. Then I came across Cooley at the corner store. Crazy. And I'm like, yo, I just start rapping. He like, yeah, you start rapping. I make hot beats. So, yeah, I mean, so we linked up after that. I really was like, that was my sophomore year. I was playing around with music, but I wasn't really taking it serious till I linked up with Cooley.
Yeah, I heard he had like the stew out there, you feel me? So y'all was out there. So when you first started fucking with Cooley, it was just you working on your own tracks?
Yeah, me by
Solos.
myself, working by myself on my own tracks.
So tell me about the first gang, man, the first affiliation, man. I know y'all had a whole movement after that, so, you know.
Yeah, like I said, it started with me and Cooley, you know what I mean? Then we linked up. We got bigger and bigger and bigger, man. We linked up with which is Javier.
Okay.
We got the AVR movement going already with the clothing line. We linked up, combined AVR clothing line with AVR Boys, which was a music group. And then once we got bigger than 10 people, we called ourselves AVR Gang.
Right, I remember. I was remember that. I was around. Had the whole city, you feel me?
Yeah.
So who was first, second, and third? Like how it happened? Like,
So man, it's crazy because we linked up with Cooley. After that, then it was Porter. Porter wasn't part of the group though. He was Porter was locked up getting between out of jail, so it was like at the moment we brought him in, he still was doing his own thing with Chill City, but he was linked up with us. It was Porter, then it was Fortune. Then after Fortune, it was Dika, which is Deontay Hunter. Then after Deontay Hunter, it was Banksy. He got his clothing line going on. Then Chink Capone came in.
You got clapping up for all those fucking names. Every day he said they really had a whole movement together And you know, even though y'all all separated and did y'all all thing, everybody got a whole movement going on. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm
all
saying?
elite niggas, you know what I mean? All the niggas still got motion going on, still doing everything. But we're just an elite group. Like I said, as we got bigger and bigger, over like 10 more people, everybody just getting with us. We call ourselves ABR Gang, which what meant not a gang, it meant greatness ain't no gang. So that's what we meant by that.
Y'all niggas had big chains. They wasn't even gold. I remember I think they was like cardboard or some shit.
Yeah,
I remember all that.
One bag of chicks with clay chains. That's what they was clay chains.
Clay, right?
We had no dime. We was like, we gonna bag a chick with no dime. We gonna bag a bitch with a clay chain. Word up.
Yeah, they was out though. They was popping out to everything.
Yeah, clay chain.
The baddest, youngest Jones ain't gonna front.
So after the separation, ABR gang, what pushed you to keep doing what you doing? Keep making music.
I always tried the motivation. You know what I mean, I was my own entity, like my own business going on. I still made my own solo songs outside of ABR gang, and I always have my business movement. Like anybody tell you, like, yo, out of the group, who got the business mindset? They gonna say me out of 9 times out of 10. I always had to, even the group now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I always had the business mindset to just push myself. Even if we stop going, not going, I'm gonna still keep going. You know what I mean?
Talk about the hate that you had back in the day. You had any haters? I mean, I had to battle any other groups. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, we motivated a lot of. It used to be a lot of rap groups when we used to be had a group. It was a lot of rap groups. Now ain't too many rap groups. They used to just come at us for no reason. Like the hood, like, oh, them niggas gay. Them niggas got tight jeans on. I'm like, bro, I don't play none of that gay shit. You know what I mean? Now look at the clothes now. Like we was ahead of the game.
Yeah,
that's how we had so many labels on us. Like we already knew the game. Like my man Cooley standing at the computer, like, yo, he like, we gonna wear tight jeans and tight clothes because we gonna be already in the game, you know what I mean? Now 10 years later, look at everybody, clothes is fitted, nobody wearing. We was doing that already. We was already studying the game. We was advanced ahead of our time. That's how we basically won. How we was doing shit that people wasn't really doing.
Right,
we
right.
like, you know what I mean? So they looking at us like, oh, these niggas jeans got tight fitted jeans on. These niggas gay as hell. I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking your bitch. Shirts on, jumping around,
slashes
niggas.
your eyebrows, you know what I'm saying?
Three
eyebrows, all that.
Three cuts in the eyebrows, trying to wild out. You know, like, at the end of the day, like I said, our whole move was based on, we ain't give a fuck what niggas said, because our whole movement was based off of bitches. Females. That was our fan base. And then the niggas like, yo, we fuck with y'all. And then they ain't like us. It was 9 times out of 10 that we was fucking one of their girls or something. It wasn't no hate or like, it was like, oh yeah, y'all niggas corny or whatever. Like, nah, I really hate them niggas or I really hate that nigga.
Nah, y'all had good music too. No, I can say even the songs y'all put out was quality. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all really did. I could give y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely, so talk about the awards. Didn't y'all get an award at the Kuma Jones or no? Did they?
Yeah, we got an award. Yeah, best group. Cooley walked away with like 3 of them Jones.
Porter left like 5 of them Jones.
Yeah, Porter left like 5 of them Jones. We definitely got an award. So I'm saying, like, for our fan base, like Tri-State, we had during our time, we definitely had the Tri-State fan base, not just Camden. Cause Camden ain't really like, Camden don't fuck with you to a certain extent. Yeah, I mean, it's just a city you can't reach out for. But as far as why the Tri-State, everybody knew who he was.
What advice would you give to a group or somebody who like right now that's was in your shoes?
Man, to a group, somebody in my shoes, man, just keep working, man. Never give up. Always think about your day ones who you came with, and never get big headed, man. That's like I said, man. Y'all gotta work together as a group. And always take as much as independent as possible. That's how we won. We ain't go to no studios. We shot our own videos. We was our own everything. Like our whole movement was everything. Camera everywhere we was out. We had the camera out. We ain't pay. We was our own business building, just having fun with it. You feel me? So, I mean, be your own movement, man. It's like I said, like you gotta. Your music is your work. Even them niggas that's on the streets, you know what I mean, can't get out the city, man. Treat your music like your work. It's like the drug game, man. Your music the crack. So you gotta distribute that shit. You feel me? So
what would you say was the best advice you ever got from somebody else?
They told me always think business minded, man. And at the time I'm just like making music, like, man, it's gonna come. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep dropping music, but as I start dropping music, I'm like, yo, I need to make money off my music. Like, a lot of niggas drop music and don't have the music business mindset of like what you dropping music for. Some people ain't for the riches, but at the end of the day, you wasting money on this craft of yours, your goals, set your goals. You gotta start making something. You know what I mean? Even if you spent $500 on the video, even if you made $100 off the video, it's something that you made off the video or a song. You know?
I got a question, dog. I feel like a lot of people in the hood want to ask you this. Now, I mean, y'all niggas had the fan base, but was y'all paying for views, nigga? Did y'all pay for views?
No.
Y'all had astronomical numbers, nigga.
Yeah.
And it looked like y'all was putting money behind that shit.
No,
but even if y'all did, that's promotion. You feel what I'm saying?
Literally, during the time, we were paying people online, like, you know, we was paying people like to do stuff for us. Like we was paying people like literally we was doing like we was hopping on everything like this is 50.com. We was paying like, yo, we can get you on these. So we was literally hopping on behind the scenes. We was literally hopping on all them behind the scene websites to get our boosters up. You feel me? And like Webster. And then we was talking about so much. We would just do some dumb shit to make us pop and do. We was doing other stuff outside of music that just bringing like I gotta go see these niggas. Like we just go make some funny shit. He was like, man, I gonna go watch them corny niggas. But behind the scenes, we was doing other shit. We was hopping. We was paying to get on this50.com. What was other shit that was going on? That Piff. We had a drama joint with that Piff. We had live. We was paying for that shit. Like hot new hip hop. We was paying for all that shit behind the scenes.
Right.
Know what I mean? And Cooley knew the saw. That was the mastermind behind it. Because at the same time, we were just making music. We ain't give a fuck. But at the same time, Cooley, he was the mastermind behind all that shit.
I mean, what would you say? Like, was the downfall for the group? Or if you want, like, what made niggas like just go apart?
What niggas?
Or start doing their own thing and start working at.
I basically when the breakup when it happened when Cooley hit the transition button when he left music when Cooley hit the transition music, then he was like the center of the group. Right. You know what I mean? He the Abbott. And you can't. And the quarterback. You know what I mean? You got your quarterback, you got your running back, but if you ain't got your center, you can't hike the ball. So you know what I mean? You can't run your offense without the center. So he was the center of everything. So he the center of everything. It really messed up the movement what we had going on, and the mindset. Everybody was like, all right, we just gonna do us. You know what I mean? We gonna break up. So that's
Cooley was ahead of his time, bro.
Yeah.
I was around during that time, here and there. I've been to the AVR studio every now and then, you know what I mean, here and there. I used to pop through with Paris. She was basic back then. But, bro, his beats was definitely ahead of their time.
He put the work in, you know what I mean?
He was Mike Will made it before Mike Will made it.
We've been talking about this, like, you ever seen Wu-Tang Saga? The Wu-Tang, how like Wu-Tang.
The series or whatever?
The whole series. With
I watched one of the
I watched the whole shit, but like RZA was Cooley, you feel what I'm saying? Like he really was the mastermind of that shit. Without RZA, it wouldn't have been no Wu-Tang. You feel what I'm saying? So I can respect what you said when you say like he was the center. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, our situation, we was the centers, but niggas just everybody was the centers. You know what I mean? Everybody was playing the same position, and that's how I feel like our team's fucked up. But what advice? Like if you could change, what was the highlight of your career? Like the best part of your whole career?
Then so far it was AVR times, man. We had shows every week. We was getting paid. We was breaking it up. It was fun, man. We had so many labels. Everybody just got big headed. We had so many labels behind the scenes coming, and these labels they know behind the scenes. They'll pick out, be like, you know, they'll try to break us up, be like, we need this one and this one, but we always stuck together. You feel me? Nobody never gave it up. You know what I mean? Like at the time, for example, we could have been signed to New Lane. That was P&B Rock. That's when P&B Rock first came out. Yeah, I mean, he was in the Cherry Hill Mall. He was messing with Cooley heavy. He was trying to call Cooley, and that's before Cooley gave up the transition. He like, yeah, come sign the New Lane. He went here like, you could keep your AVR movement, but I just want you independently. You feel me? Like, it was a lot of people trying to break us up. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to sign y'all two or this three, and nobody never folded. You know what I mean? Everybody like, nah, I'm sticking with my gang.
Y'all
so
still had
people could have made it outside our group, but everybody was just so humble. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, we gonna do it together. You feel me? And nobody really sell their soul or switched up on their team. They're like, nah, I'm gonna stick with my team because we gonna get it.
What's your favorite AVR song?
One of my favorite ones? Ooh, that's a lot of them, man.
That's some hits, nigga.
It might be Get It, Get It. It might be Get It, Get It, or Rambo. AVR Boys,
What
Rambo.
song is my Day One Niggas? That's your solo?
Day One Niggas, that's Porter. That's Porter's
All
song.
right,
Yeah,
Porter.
that's Porter. Shout out to my Day One Niggas. Yeah,
So
Porter,
when
yeah.
did Visionary come into play?
All right, so we eventually got Visionary. We synced up with Rashawn Horace being Papa. We was with them. Me at a time in the midterm of our AVR career before we got bigger than when we branched off. We was messing with we was with Visionary. Me and Cooley was with Visionary.
Before you actually turned into an AVR gang.
Yeah, AVR gang. Yeah, me and Cooley was with Visionary. We was with Papa and all. It was different groups. You was in the group too.
I was
It was different. Yeah, it was. It was
That's
different.
why I asked.
Yeah, it was
we had
different.
that nigga
When
on
I showed up, y'all
Yeah.
was already there.
Yeah.
We had them on the show. We had Rashawn on. We had Papa on the show. Because
Yeah.
I really want this dumbass radio show to really paint the picture. Because, you know, they try to say Camden don't have a sound. You feel me? Or they don't have an identity. But y'all got a story. Like, and y'all all stories is connected. Like, that Visionary shit, that nigga was like Motown. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he was Motown.
There's
Like
a lot of people that come up here could tell you a Visionary story.
yeah, he come. Yeah, like he was ahead of his time too. He was business mind. Like I said, he was real strict. He wanted it. You feel me? Like he wanted it bad. That's why he had all the talent, all the good talent in one room. Basically, he had y'all group, our group, man, Cooley, his son. It was just he had all performing in different places. Like he wasn't just like his son was, of course, the youngest was the center line, but he had us all like, yo, whoever pop.
Right,
Yeah, I mean, he supported. CD came out, he supported our CD just like his sons. You feel me? So he wasn't like one minded. You feel me? Like, nah, I'm just going.
Nah, cause that's when I had him on the show. I had to ask that question because from the outside looking in, a person could think, oh, he's just pushing Young Pop, but he ain't worried. We got all these other artists on the back burner, but everybody looked like they was eating. I've been to the shows where all of y'all niggas was just shutting it down. You feel what I'm saying? Or so what you think was the corniest song y'all did? Like, you feel me? Or that the streets wasn't fucking with, like, yo, nah, nigga, why y'all do that?
Nah, the girls still hit me up to this day. I don't really know because they really join. Like the one song that you gotta let the people know. You can't really, niggas ain't really say nothing to us like that. Like I said, to this day, like girls that hit me up like, yo, y'all killed the Rihanna beat Cockiness, AVR Boys Cockiness. We jumped around with that street song. We just said, yo, we gonna freestyle, we gonna fuck it up, you know what I mean? And we fucked it up. And girls, they like that shit, you know what I mean? Niggas like, yo, but really, I don't like the inside, you know, they might, you know, inside looking in, they ain't really come up to me like, yo, that's on ass or nothing. So I really don't know. You always let the fans, you really can't see.
And that's why we asked that question, because the worst song to you might be your fan's favorite.
Right, exactly. So you gotta let the fans. I'll never know what was my worst song, because to me, all my people like, yo, your song ass. That song ass. My shit work. My shit work, huh?
What you think is your hardest joint?
Realest song you ever wrote?
Realest song I ever wrote? All my songs, bro. If I'm riding in the car, and I'm fucking that bitch, bro. Every line in my song is real, nigga. That's why I said. That's why I probably ain't make it as far as I would, cause I ain't fraudulent out here. Like, and you see me in the city, in the foreign, that was me. I ain't gotta, like I said, I wrote a song, Say Too Much. I ain't gotta say too much. Like everybody know. You know what I mean? You probably know where I live at. I keep it real. I ain't get to the fraudulent, man. I ain't say I got 100 AKs and Tech 9s and baby, I'm about to go pop this nigga today. So they ain't, you know what I mean? I just kept it real.
No, what we mean is like the one that meant the most to you. Like if you hear that shit right now, you'd be like, yo, like you wrote it in a deep place. You feel me? Like the realest song you ever wrote. Like all your songs you might fuck with, but like one that means the most to you. You don't got no dear mamas, you know.
Oh yeah, I actually said you just said on my own, yeah, on my own, yeah. It's called John called On My Own, yeah.
What's it about? That's from my mom.
Nah. I got a song called Working Mamas. That John her hard, but yeah, that's my second best one.
So
called Working Mama On My Own.
And what's that about?
It's about like basically like how I feel, like, you know what I mean? Like I can't trust people. You know what I mean? I do this shit on my own, my lonely. It's just like, just spitting real facts of how I feel, you know what I mean?
Where can niggas find it after you watch it?
Nah, that's dropping. You actually got
Yeah,
the
drop
exclusive in
that.
the
Yeah,
email.
we
I ain't
playing
dropped.
that tonight?
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't
We'll
dropped
get
that
you
joint.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
make
ain't
sure
dropped
y'all
that
listening.
joint. Yeah, but I'm thinking. Yeah, but it's all dropping next year. Definitely for sure. Yeah, I ain't dropped that joint.
So talk about what you got coming up. You got another album coming out.
Yeah, I'm in the mix. You know what I mean? I keep saying I'm in the mix, but I got 2 albums coming back to back. You know what I mean? 2 albums back to back. And they definitely coming into the new year, coming in right. You know what I mean?
You got a name
Coming
for
with
it?
a whole image, huh?
You got a name for
Oh,
it?
yeah, one called Centerville,
Okay.
and then it's Long Overdue Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta keep that going.
Yeah, and I already got Long Overdue already out.
That's the one that was the one you just dropped before.
Yeah, before, yeah, that's the last
Y'all
one
make sure y'all
on
get that
iTunes.
long overdue.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of business shit going on too. You want to talk about the businesses you got going on? You know what I'm saying? You want to do a
Hey, you
little
follow
promo
me
for
on
that?
Instagram, man. It's like a movie, man. My Instagram is Tech CBP. I'm always doing some crazy shit on there. Is it some freaky shit or my business? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Talk
Yeah.
about the business. What kind of business you got? Like,
So right now, like I said, like the music joint is like 50%, and then it's the business I got going on. So I got 2 clubs in New York. One about to open up. We just waiting for the liquor license. The whole rotation is called the Matrix Lounge. I'm in partnership with another partner down there. You know what I mean? New York, in Harlem, New York. And then we got Legend Seafood. That's my own joint, and that's in Harlem, New York. You know what I mean? The only reason I chose New York, personally, instead of my hood, because I'm thinking business mindset. A lot of companies after COVID shut down, even though with Philly, Camden, there's not enough revenue line, not enough money for me to keep my business up afloat. In New York, it's constant traffic. The motherfuckers eat anything. The projects, the food stands, you know what I mean? It's more money. Like, I'd be good if I can make on a slow day in New York, I can make like $400 or $500 a day. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? My rent is only probably $2,000 a month. I'm cool with that. $400 or $500 a day. I'm cool with that. So I'm thinking as a business avenue, like I said, a lot of
if
companies.
they want to fuck with you, they'll go to New York to go
Yeah.
visit
So
your
I'm always
restaurant.
in New York. That's
Because
what I'm about to
motherfuckers
shoot
be
up there.
like, they go to Vegas and Cali
Yeah,
and
they always
you know what I
flying
mean?
somewhere.
So I always tell everybody, whenever you stop in New York, man, pull up the Legends Lounge on 145th Street. You know what I mean? Harlem, New York, or the Matrix on Lenox, and that's opening next year. So they always see me posted on my Instagram. Definitely pop out. You know what I mean?
Before we go in question to commercial break, if you die today or tomorrow, what you want to be remembered as?
Man, I want to be remembered as a great person, man, care person, man. Because at the end of the day, man, nothing mean nothing without family, friends. You know what I mean? I care a lot about them, man. That's why I want to. It's a caring person, man. Always giving.
If there was an artist that you could bring back that you would want to work with, who would it be?
Who would it be?
From the dead, you got one artist that passed that's no longer here with us. Who you bringing back?
I'm bringing back Biggie. Come on, man. That's how you doing that. I'm bringing back Biggie. You know what I mean?
Why Biggie?
Huh?
Why?
The ultimate lyrics, man. I'm bringing back Biggie. I'm gonna come back with a female song with him. Biggie.
Yeah, if you do a feature with anybody, who you doing a feature with?
What, right? Popping right now?
Period.
Or period. Who I do a feature with that a cool to sing with me? Fab, Jacquees.
That sounds like a good look. Yeah, you heard him, nigga. Fab, exactly. We need that feature. You heard?
Yeah.
So tell them about the song we about to play, man. And we got a video from you too. You got a video that you sent in with Day Sure, right? What's that called?
That joint called Poppin'. We shot that joint in Miami, just having a little fun. You know what I mean? Shit that we do, you know what I mean?
Right,
we still do it. We was doing it 10 years ago, 11 years ago, and we still doing it to this day, you know what I mean?
Say that. All right, man. Stay tuned, man. We're going on our first commercial break. Make sure y'all follow my guy. Make sure y'all listen to all his songs on stream. And pay attention to this fucking video, man. Stay tuned, subscribe, and share. We out. Yeah. We back. Yeah, so you already know what this is, man. We about to go dummy, man. We about to get some bars. Y'all ready for these fucking bars? Come on, play that beat, man. Tech, you ready? Yeah. Let's go, Tech. Spit those fucking bars. Let's go. Go dummy.
Yeah. You already know what it is. Okay. It's set. Yeah. Whoa. Look. It's like my days feeling long and my nights feel even longer. Ben was going in, they was sleeping on me coma. Heard the money calling and they couldn't dial tone this. So we graduated with the paper like diplomas. You be thirsty for them chicks, the ones I know and the ones I care less about, you deeply adore. We had the same chick, we still ain't the same boy. We could be in the same building but never the same floor. Gotta get this change. I can never change poor. Had to change for something that really meant a lot more. I'm like a tourist. I'm all over the road map. I like a florist. You can catch me out of rose at. You can catch me where the rose at. Let's get it.
So this shit, Tech, let's
Whoa.
go. Let's go. Go dummy.
Look, I'm having thoughts in my head. They coming all the time. And now money ain't the only thing that's on my mind. But think about my pops. But think about my moms. But think about my sisters. I'm thinking about the grind. It's been as long I'm there. It's just a waste of time. Saying true to myself. My soul, I never lost it. My soul, I never lost it.
Go, man. You got one more? We got one more, Tech? You need me to spit 16?
Yeah, let me hear something, man.
Let me see.
Yeah,
See what I got.
man.
Is the beat gonna drop? Yeah, I'm from a place you ain't never been. You ain't really trying to win. If we ain't going in, then you ain't trying to spin. Yeah, I'm with Tech. You know we the best. Y'all niggas still a threat, but I'm a threat. You niggas got next. I'm coming after that. You niggas coming after that. You all on my left side. Niggas like the death side. Nah, that's the best side. West side, but we on the east. I'm a real beast. Told you that I'm from the streets. Niggas still be trying to eat. I keep my niggas hungry. Niggas know my hunger. I see your little bitches. I gave that bitch my number. My niggas like, where you at? You know how I'm bumming. Same nigga keep it 100. We going under. You got 16? Got another one? Let's go, man. We coming back, man. It ain't over yet, man. We still got Derrick Webster in the building. We still got the prank calls. Yo, shout out to my guy Tech, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow that, man. Get that Overlong Do Part 2 coming out.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to my boy Dummy, man. I was on the show, we go dummies. You already know, man. Let's build it. Let's get it.
Ooh, Bear make hits.
Mark is on its way, boy.
Money ain't an object, 'cause I got it. Money's not an object. She only wanna there 'cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. She only wanna 'cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that 'cause I got it. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that 'cause I got it. Money's not an object, feel like it's my time, yeah. Know that I've been grinding. For the drippin', she gon' cause he's diamond. When you got that money, treat you like you're honest. I'm Miami Beach, we got all the free. Bet you call me Cool Joe when I dog it out. And you ain't with no boring nigga. Don't you ever touch my feet. And that's a warning you. I got some feelings deep down inside. So if you got feelings, don't let it hide. Ben's coupe when we ride. Pulling on your head when I'm gripping on your thighs. Damn, you glowing, baby, I can see it in your eyes. You know what, nigga poppin'. Stack fit, baby, I can take you shopping. Big bag, top notch, you know I'm copping. Been booming like tech when you dropping. She only wanna there 'cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. She only wanna 'cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that 'cause I got it. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that 'cause I got it. The whole thing.
I was an amateur, and I was training in Philly at Joe Haynes Gym, and at the time my trainer was Wade and Randy Hennett brothers. So I'm in the gym. I think I had just walked in, or I had just did something.
Right.
All I heard was this dude hitting the bag, poof, poof. I mean, pounding this thing.
Right.
His name is Joey DeWake. So at the time, Joey was like a 7-time national champion in the amateurs, heavyweight bull.
Heavyweight,
You know what I mean? Short, but Joey can move. So, you know what I mean? We was like, you know, in Philly, you know, the gyms come together, we all spar together. So, I look over at my trainer, I'm like, who boxing him? He like, you. I said, who? I said, who? He said, listen, he said, go in there and just do what you could do. Because at the time, like I'm saying, like, he had, 7-time national champion. That's years of experience.
Right.
You figure I picked up a pair of gloves when I was 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I started since I was 24. So
at this time, how old are you?
At this time, I'm like probably 24.
So this your first year in boxing?
Yeah.
Right.
So like, you know what I mean, 24, maybe 25. But we got in the ring, and I honestly believed that I was fighting for my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I never let him touch me. So like, you know, my combinations was, my speed and my combinations was just everything. So me, I'm the type of person I can multitask. Right. So I'm in the ring with him, and I'll never forget. I mean, like he got me in the corner. I'm trying to do everything to get the punches coming by me.
George Foreman shit.
Yeah, that's how he sounded on the bag. That's crazy that you said that. That's the first thing I thought about when I heard it on the bag. But every time he threw something, I hit him with 6-7. I'm going.
Right.
Get in the game. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going. But I can hear my trainer outside the ring, Wade, and Wade was yelling, "Take it to the bank, take it to the bank." In my head, I'm like, "Damn, that's a little ring to it." Right. So when we got done, I couldn't wait for that bell to ring because if he would have hit me, like Joey's legs is like tree trunks, and you know what I'm saying, like in boxing, you could tell you can measure somebody's power by their legs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by the legs. And Joey's, his legs like tree trunks. So when I got out the ring, he's taking my headgear off me, taking my gloves off me.
Hurry up,
and
take these shits off.
I said, right. And I was like, yo, I'm keeping that. And he said, what? I said, take it to the bank. He was like, what are you talking about? I said, you was yelling, take it to the bank. And I was like, I'm keeping that as my name. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna make it a household name. And I did.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you definitely did, man. But so where was your career at that time? Like, what was your status? Like you said, he was in the nationals. Like, what
I
was
wasn't
you doing?
no fucking body.
Oh, you was just amateur. You was just an amateur.
I was
So,
like.
What made you want to pick up the gloves at 24?
I
Because you know most people they start way young. You feel what I'm saying? 24.
I don't know. That's a question today that I'm always asked. What made you start boxing? I have no idea. I was living in Clementon, New Jersey, in an apartment. Me and my kid's mother at the time. I called her at work and I was like, I think I'm gonna go try this boxing thing. I'm gonna go into the gym. Now my cousin is Chaz Witherspoon. You know what I mean? Which is heavyweight. You know what I mean? He went to the Olympics in 2006.
Heavyweight, yeah.
Heavyweight, yeah. So you know what I mean? I really can't even say he pushed me to do it because he never, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know what made me do it. I don't know. But I remember calling her at work and I was like, I'm gonna go to this boxing gym. She said, no, you're not. I said, I'm calling out of work and I'm going to this boxing gym. And she said, no, you're not. And I still went. And I remember my first day in the gym, I'm hitting the bag and I'm moving and I'm sliding and I'm dipping under. And I remember the trainers came over to me. They like, how long you been boxing? I said, today.
Right.
And they was like, nah, how long you been boxing? I said, today. But so I always had the natural ability for it. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you get together with your boys, you go outside, slap boxing, you put socks on your hands. You know what I mean? I was busting cats' lips, smacking people around. You know what I'm saying? I always had a natural ability for it. Like, God rest his soul, my mom's ex-boyfriend, Marvin Sneed, I believe he used to box, but he loved boxing. He loved Evander Holyfield. And I remember he used to just take me in a room and tell me, like, this is how you hold your hands. You know what I'm saying? If you get knocked down, you get back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you knock somebody down, you let them get back up. Like, you know, so I never was really with all that picking up a weapon and stomping on cats and jumping people. Like,
did you get a lot of fair ones? You said Williamsburg, right?
I'm from Glassboro, but like, I mean, I didn't really have to do all that. I was really never in the mix. You know what I'm saying, like that, like.
So you never really had a street fight or school fight or, you know what I mean, before
I
you
never
actually did it professionally?
see my life was different. Like when people was out there fighting in high school and all that stuff, I was fighting protecting my aunt. I was fighting grown men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Protecting my aunt. I was like one of the biggest drug dealers when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So you know what that come with.
Right.
I was protecting my aunt. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a kid watching my mom be abused.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like I just remember just feel like there was nothing I could do at that point. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I always knew like when I got older, let somebody touch my mom. And
Right.
one time when somebody did put their hands on my mom, he had to see me.
Mm.
You know, and I remember I felt bad about it. Like I ruined my brother's baby shower.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it happened at the baby shower.
Right.
Like
But
I
you
turned,
gotta defend it.
yeah, I got,
understand.
you know what I'm saying? But I was defending my family, man. Like you know.
So that was where the heart came in. So you feel like you had the heart for it. Like did you take some L's in the beginning, or you was just winning? Like you know what I mean? You
in
know,
the streets.
no, in the gym,
Nah,
like in the
In
gym.
the gym?
Mhm.
Nah. Like
Taking L's
I was really able to like you know what I'm saying? Like so you talking about actual fights or you talking about just
Sparring, like did you?
sparring? Hell yeah. Like I was Lawan Simon, Latif Mundy, Mike Jones, my cousin Chaz. Like I came into the game boxing champions.
Mhm.
So I can't hang with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I never backed down from them. And I would watch other guys on my level like get ran out the ring or just get handed like they get their asses handed to them. I was still taking my share of licks,
Right.
but I was also giving it back to
So
where
you
it was
know
like
who you are
I
in the
knew
gym.
it wasn't. I didn't know nothing.
No,
But
I mean,
just
you
knew-
know if you can
I just
take
knew-
it, and if you're gonna
Right.
break down, you're gonna break down in the gym and not on the
So
stage
they made
first.
my fights. Lawan threw 100 punches around,
Mm.
like just nonstop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you can, they would make my training hard, which would make my fights easy.
Mm.
So I remember I had my first amateur fight, my first 30 days in the gym.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's quick, but I already had a natural ability. So I remember the dude that I fought, he had more experience than me. I think he had like maybe like 2 fights, but he had more experience than me. I had no fights, and I remember I was nervous, and I got into the ring, and I remember I just like it's either me or it's gonna be you. And I knocked him out in 22 seconds.
Right.
So-
Is that the mentality you come in? Because I'm a big boxing fan. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes boxers lose it when they lose that killer instinct. Like yo, this survival. You know what I mean? Like me versus you. Like, are you in there trying to hurt people, or are you trying to win, trying to move? Like, is it skill, or is what's your goal?
I think it's a mixture of just a lot of things, because like the logic of boxing, you know what I'm saying, is pain tolerance. Who could take the most? You know what I mean? But then it's also like, you know, it's like a game of tag. You know what I'm saying? Like if I touch you more than you touch me, I win.
You know what I mean?
But then it's like, you know, the shot that kill you is a shot that you don't see. So you know what I'm saying? So like you get some fighters that come in there with that mentality like I'm gonna knock you out. You're not gonna get that knockout. When you actually try for it, you're not getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I just always been the type of person like to put my punches together and let it fall where it fall. You know what I mean? And I mean I've knocked out a lot of people. I've knocked out bigger guys. There's some guys that I just had a conversation before the fight that I like him too much now. Like I don't hurt this dude. You know what I'm saying? So there's some
You got any
dudes-
rivals? Like anybody that you lost to that had to do it twice or do it? You know what I mean?
I don't have any rivals per se. Coming up in the amateurs, it was always the boy from Philly, Jesse Hart. You know what I mean? Jesse was like always ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? And I think like it was always that like, why are you mentioning his name when I've been doing this longer than him? But I can't help how fast you know what I'm saying? We never got a chance to fight as a pro. I think that was something that we both actually wanted. I think he wanted it more because the people that tried to put the fight together was in his backyard. You know, he had the, I'm not dumb.
If he see you right now, he gonna hook you.
No, it's not. That's not. It's not like if we see each other now, we have respect for each other. Like whatever said behind my back,
Right.
I don't know. But like one thing that I don't do is I don't take this shit personal. Like I don't beef with no boxers. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be in boxing. You can't become somebody without the people that you fight. You feel what I'm saying? Without the support.
Competition. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I've knocked out some people that I'm still friends with to the day. I mean, put them out. But
What's your record look like?
29-4, 29-4-1. Yeah.
So how did you? What was your record when you started working with Roy Jones? Like, how did that?
When I
happen?
first met Roy, I was undefeated when I first met Roy, and I had went to the fight where when Pacquiao got knocked out. I was at
Marquez.
Marquez. I was at that fight, and I remember I was walking through. I was like a group of us. We walking through like these tents, and I see Roy like just in the, you know, what I mean, I was meeting everybody. You know what I'm saying? But Roy was like the one person that if I could meet him. So I remember when I seen him, I froze. Like it was like I just froze. But he was such a dope individual. Like, you know what I mean? He took his headphones off. He said, "Come here." You know what I'm saying? So I walked over to him. I felt like the ground wasn't even underneath me. But that's how he is. Like he was like, "Come here." So I went over to him, and he thought I played basketball.
Oh, you talk shit,
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying? Yeah. He thought I played that, and at the time I was fighting middleweight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he was looking at me. He was like, "What you play?" I said, "I box." He said, "You box?" I said, "Yeah." I was undefeated. I think I was like 14-0, and we got to talking. He just looking at me. "You really box?" I was like, "Yeah." So he looked me up. You know what I'm saying? And he seen some of my fights and stuff like that. He was like, "Man, look," gave me his number. He said, "If you ever need anything," he said, "let me know." Till this day, he's still the same person. You know what I mean? Like he's always been consistent, and like I mean, I've been with him at funerals. You know what I mean? At personal events. Like he's really that. He's really who we say he is.
He
You know
became
what I mean?
family? He became
Oh, yeah,
family?
definitely. Like I mean, like now I could be around him. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But he's really like he's the type of person that will literally stop in his tracks for anybody, and he can't walk very far
Right.
without being stopped. But he'll stop. He'll talk to you.
Is
all
that
day.
one of your idols? Who would you say the greatest boxer of all time?
I mean, Roy Jones. Like I mean, I just love the person that he is. You know what I'm saying? And I've met many.
What about the fighters? Because I mean, as artists, we know about being around other artists and not becoming starstruck because we don't want them to be like, "Oh, this nigga." You know what I mean? So we know how to control that. But you know, as a boxer, if you look up to a boxer, I can understand it. Is that somebody you've always looked up?
Oh.
I know you started at 24, but was you watching boxing before that?
I was watching him.
You was watching
I was watching him. Like my mom's boyfriend's always trying to get me to watch Evander Holyfield, and like boxing at that point in time was just boring to me. You know what I mean? I was.
Did you see the
I
Tyson
was-
fight?
I
Holyfield and
did,
Tyson?
Yeah. I was just the dude that.
As a kid, though, did you see it when it happened?
Yeah. As a kid, I was more into my schoolwork, and I was into basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then music. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't care about boxing. If boxing came on, I went into another room. I never cared about it. But at the same time, I think what he instilled in me just never left. Like I'm a sponge to this day. If somebody could teach me something, I hold on to that because I just believe that. I believe that when you feel like you know it all, that's when you stunt your growth. You know what I mean? I want to continue to grow.
You changed your life off of impulse.
You can say that.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
You can say that.
I mean, because you don't have a definitive reason as to why you walked into that gym at 24 years old.
And it sounded like you didn't have the support. So did you have support from the city? When did your name become what it is, and where did you get to everybody saying and bang, bang, bang?
In the amateurs, I had it. In the amateurs, I had the crowd. I mean, I would call out my knockouts. I would actually look at a fighter, and this is a true story. I would look at a fighter. This went from the amateurs into my pros. I would look at a fighter and say, "This time I'm gonna knock this dude out," and that's exactly how it would happen. And then as the pros, like you know, you get to watch a little bit of footage on them. And the night before the fight, it would always come to me, like I'm gonna finish this dude with a left hook. I'm gonna finish this dude with a body shot, and that's exactly how I would knock him out.
How did it feel to get knocked out by Andre Ward?
I never been knocked out by Andre Ward.
In the movie.
By Michael B. Jordan, I got.
Oh, that was Michael B.
By Michael B. Jordan, I got knocked out. You know what the crazy thing? We were really hitting each other in that movie.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
were really honestly hitting each other, and it's like, you know how many takes it took for them to say that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you had to get a chance to feel his power. Do you think that if y'all was really fighting, you would trash them?
I would trash Mike.
Yeah.
I would trash Mike. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would
did,
trash Mike.
did he get into boxing? Because you know it's acting, but because I feel like most actors, when you get into a role, you actually have to get into a role. So do you think that he was actually prepared to actually box? If he was to pick up a pair of gloves right now, do you think he could actually compete?
Now, I think that he can compete. Then, not a dying chance.
Right.
Creed 1, no. Now that he's been doing 2, 3, and I'm pretty sure he probably still does some form of boxing training. He probably spars. I would say now he would probably hold his own. You know what I mean? Him coming after like a real legit boxer, I don't think he would all that smoke. You know what I'm saying? But because when we were actually doing the movie, there was sometimes where he hit me. I'm looking at him, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." You know You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean, as fighter, we could take that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but he was a cool, humble dude. We actually stay, we still stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? Like he's down to earth to I guess to the relationships that he has.
Right.
Like I've never ever been a person. You know what I'm saying? Like my phone is flooded with stars numbers. I'm not calling them for nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you could teach me something, but I'm not beating your phone down. And I'll let you know from the door. I don't need nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Now
that.
you got a
that.
genuine personality. I think you might be a person who, like you said, a sponge, and I think you give that off too. Because
Right.
when I met you, you know, I knew who you was, and the
At
first
the
fight
comedy
I
show.
remember, you know what I mean. And you was mad, like he was at a comedy show and shit. I think he was beefing on the phone. We ain't gonna talk too much about it, but he was mad as hell. He looked like he was ready to like fuck somebody up. I'm like, nigga, we had a comedy show. Nigga, enjoy yourself. Fuck whatever's going on your phone. You know what I mean? Let that go, champ. You feel what I'm saying? And he came in there and still had a good time and shit. But as a boxer, and now that you are, have you ever had to have an outside fight there? Because you know you didn't really do that.
No. Like
And what?
I think now boxing. So what boxing does for you is it calms you down. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, you know,
You can fight without being angry.
you know what I'm saying? Like I can look at something like, bruh, like you don't, like you gotta try to hit me.
Right.
I know exactly where to hit you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is it really worth it? Because now I put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? We talking lawsuit. You
Right.
talking.
Are your hands registered? Because they say, you know, that's a rumor people say, but we don't really know.
We
like,
don't really know, 'cause I never really
You
talked to no
talking-
boxers
you talking-
before,
you
if that's a
talking
real
minimum 7
thing.
years prison time, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I seen a bar before, but I ain't never been to prison. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter's gotta come to me and tell me that
You
something
guys-
happened.
You gotta sign something like that. Like, how did
Yeah,
that
you gotta go before, like, especially like, you know,
commission?
at 13 years old is when I caught my first gun charge. You know what I'm saying? So from 13 to 18, I was on probation. You know what I'm saying? And then,
Okay, I'm a bit confused, because you said you wasn't in the mix, but you catching gun charges at 13. Come on now, what's going on here? What's going on?
like, so like at that point in time, it's like, you know, I was left, you know what I'm saying, with my aunt, which was, like I told you, I mean, she was in there like that. And I don't know, I took my uncle's gun, you know what I mean, got into a fight in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like one of them, like, I pulled it out on the board, like, I beat him the fuck up. And when he pulled my shirt up, it was in my waistband. So next you know, boom, here come the cops. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened.
He lost the fight, but he sounded lucky. He was lucky.
I don't know who lost the fight. He had the gun. I feel like that was your first L right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they both took L's, put it that way. It was a
I
mutual
did, you
L.
know what I'm saying? Like, me going down for that gun charge, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But y'all beat boy the fuck up. Like,
So talk about your first loss. You say you got 4 losses, right?
yeah.
I think the fight that I remember that was real big for me, where I really, you know, because I'm from New York, and you know, I be in the mix a little bit. So I think the first fight I remember that the whole city was talking about was what it was like an Arab name, Prince Hakeem or something, like Prince somebody or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
It might have been, was it a televised fight?
I think more local. Yeah, it was probably a telephone. But everybody in the city was talking about his name was Prince something. You feel me? I know y'all for. I don't know who won.
I don't know that was.
You never fought no Prince or Arab nigga or
Do
nothing
you know
like
the
that.
names of all your losses?
Not off the top of my head. I know, Gabby, Lennox Allen, I forget the first dude.
You forgot your first loss.
Yeah, the
They
first
think that the
dude.
hard. So I mean, cause we come from an era now that it's like, damn, once you lose that it's like everything. Do you feel like that's where your career went left, like, or like?
Nah,
did
like,
that affect you at all?
For me, where my career went left was literally falling out of love with the sport. You know what I'm saying? This sport ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you see a lot of people that when they do lose, they turn to drugs, because it's public humiliation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I came into this game, this shit was a hobby to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? To keep me from going to prison. This was a hobby. I didn't expect for anything to happen to me that actually happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, when I took a loss, I was okay with that. You know what I mean? It wasn't a thing of like me having to go home like, dad lost, and me feeling like woe is me. It's like, it's either you win or you lose. And as a man, like, you just gotta be okay with that.
How How many
You know what I'm
fights
saying?
in were you before you took your first loss?
I was probably like 14, probably like 14 fights in, 15 fights in.
Was that not too long after you met Roy?
Yeah. It was probably it was after I left. When I met Roy, I was undefeated.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you lost that fight while with Roy? Was he trainer?
Well, we had nothing to do with that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, like at that particular time, like we was just friends.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, yeah, we were just friends at that particular time. But what created my losses? Women. Women. We like women. Women can either build you up or they can break you.
Right.
And it's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a mental type dude. Like so, if my home life ain't right, I'm not right. You know what I'm saying? And I just never had that 2 cents to say, you know what, I ain't right, so I'm not gonna fight. Like nigga, you wanna fight, we gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like I've never, like you know what I mean, like been taken advantage of and bring nothing like that. Like it's just all my losses I beat myself.
There. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All my losses, nobody has ever gotten into the fight, into a ring, and beat a healthy, serious Derrick Webster. Nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like anybody, I get turned down more than people want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 6'4" southpaw.
Right.
Don't nobody want that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
And then it's like when I'm really on fire, like
yeah, that's what I have to work with.
that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I can do inside there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 6'4", but I create in that ring. You know what I'm saying? I really create. And I don't put myself in unnecessary trouble. You know what I'm saying? And
Would you say is your greatest fight?
my greatest fight. You know what? I would probably say now will be my last fight when I had my draw.
Okay.
It was for the world title. You know what I'm saying? But you figure Bull came into the fight. The fight was at 168. I was underweight. That's how much shape I was in. He came in way overweight. You know what I'm saying? Which means when I go eat, my metabolism, no matter what I eat, my metabolism is kicking that off me. All he got to do is eat and he blows up. And when I remember we got to the middle of the ring, and he was the last minute standing, so I didn't even know who he was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we get to the middle of the ring, I'm just looking at him like, damn, like I looked at my trainer, this nigga's big. And my trainer didn't want to say it.
Right.
But I knew he said, niggas, he's huge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's huge.
Right.
So, and it was just so much going on before the fight that like mentally, like, you know what I'm saying, had me like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, contract signed, we gotta go at it.
Right.
So in that fight, I could have folded. You know what I'm saying? I could have folded. Did I beat the boy? I beat him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what the hell the judges seen. You know what I'm saying? I beat him, but I was dehydrated in the fight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I knew that he was so much bigger than me, I had just went and I just started eating, trying to catch up to him, but I never drank water. So I'm a dude, I take accountability. I didn't, that was an amateur mistake. I know to drink water, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But my thought process was, I gotta try to catch this dude and wait, at least get somewhere around it.
Right.
Yeah.
Fifth, sixth round, my thighs started locking up on me. You know what I'm saying? My shoulders started locking up on me. So then my jab is, my jab is pistol sharp.
Right.
I felt my jab falling weak. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to step and move, I feel like I'm stepping with cinder blocks. So now I'm fighting myself and then fighting him. But like I said, my mind stayed sharp into the fight. I never gave up. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so they called it a draw. But had I had, you know what I'm saying, just that little bit, I would have got him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
So that was the most special fight for you because it was for the title, or like what?
Because that was a moment where somebody else would have gave up.
Okay. You had to really push through.
Yeah, you had to push. Like,
So
you know
what
what I'm
advice
saying?
would you give? One more for that.
So what was the fight you least enjoyed?
Right.
The fights I least enjoyed.
Just one, nigga. Like you shouldn't even have been there that night. That's the night you should have called out. You know what? Fuck this contract.
You know what?
Sue me.
The fight I least enjoyed was when I fought. I'm gonna say Darnell Boone. This nigga, he can crack.
You won that fight.
Yeah, I won the fight.
Oh, you still won that fight?
Yeah, I won the fight.
Okay.
But you talking about he can crack, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like it was a process. It was a thing of like the fight is on. The fight is off. The fight is on. The fight is off. You know what I mean? So eventually, I went back to life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fight is on. I took the fight, and I wasn't prepared for it.
Right.
Man, my eyes was probably as big as this microphone. You know what I mean? And when he hit you, he meant that stuff. He was the first fighter to ever drop Andre Ward.
Okay.
The first fighter to ever drop Andre Ward. Like he has like a 500 record, but he's fought the best. You know what I mean? And like I remember, we was in that thing, getting at it, and I won the fight. But I just remember waking up the next morning. Like I felt like the skeleton in my face was cracked. Like you know what I mean? Like I remember just like what the hell was this boy hitting me with?
Right.
And I was like it left that. So that was a fight. Like thank God I don't bruise though. Cause if I was light skinned or it all would have showed.
So I mean, I've seen some clips and some footage of you, you know, being musically inclined. So I know you the karaoke king, but like, have you, like, what do you rap, sing? Like, what's the music about? What's the music side of Derrick Webster that people?
I started out rapping.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I started out rapping with like you know what I mean groups back in Glassboro and stuff like that.
So they were
But
group,
then
you know?
we was Murder One Suspects. But then it's like I found that I could sing, and I mean ladies like that.
They love Cool J. Yeah,
So
right.
I was in high school, you know, singing to the girls in the hallways, and you know what I mean, killing the talent shows and stuff like that. And as I started developing myself, I started writing my own stuff and you know what I mean, and recording. So it's just been music now. You know what I mean?
The chord is right there, bro. Top 5 boxers, bro.
My top 5. My top 5 is definitely Roy Jones. Never really thought about top 5.
Just give me 2 more.
Tell you the truth, what Terrence Crawford.
Okay.
But I like Boots Ennis. I like Boots.
Would you fight him?
Too small.
Too small? You said you fought middleweight.
Yeah, but I'm super middleweight now.
Super middleweight?
Yeah, Boots is like 140 something.
But he middleweight.
Probably junior middleweight if anything, but it's too small.
Would you fight him? Would you fight him?
Oh, I'll fight anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'll fight anybody.
What's your dream fight? Who would you want to fight? If you could get in a ring with anybody right now, who you get in a ring with?
Khalid Plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Khalid Plant. Listening to what Roy said, I think I ruined a lot of millions going to all these training camps. I prepared everybody for these fights. Bernard Hopkins, when he fought Chad Dawson. I'm chief sparring partner in every training camp I go in. I've been in the ring with Andre Ward when he knocked out Chad Dawson.
And you didn't get knocked out in sparring?
Nah,
No,
me and
fuck
Ward was getting at it.
Now you know who I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Somebody told me to ask you that question, bro. You know Freaky Zeke, Freaky Zeke. She said y'all had the same trainer, and she was like, "Nigga, when you get him on the show, make sure you ask him how it felt to get knocked out by Andre Ward." But I think she probably was talking about the boy that you said, but she the one that gave me that question.
Yeah,
so you know what I mean.
I remember.
So what's your history? You know what I mean? What's your history?
We had the same trainer. You know what I'm saying?
Never
Like, I would
known
help her prepare for her fights and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get a chance to know her all like that. You know, because when I was coming in, she was in, but then she was out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But she was cool.
They got in the ring
You know
before?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
Like, she would definitely box guys, but like we can't go smashing on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you say you took it easy on her?
She
Well,
watched.
she got a podcast. I know she gonna watch. So I would definitely talk my shit, bro.
Like,
So is there a fight that you would or want to take, but you know that if you do, it's gonna be some shit? Is there a boxer out there that meets that threshold? Like, you want to fight him, but you know if you do, you're going to have to be on your A game.
Yeah, Ramirez.
Ooh, which one Ramirez? The boy that got knocked out by Tate?
No. I'm talking about my division. Is it Gilberto Ramirez? They call him the Mexican Monster.
Oh, I think I know you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm saying? I think it's him. No, it's
No, I know you're talking about. He coming up in the game.
yeah, they call it Mexican monster. I mean, like right now, he will be a guy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like if it's not really so much about the money with me. You know what I'm saying? But what you can do is you can't call Derrick Webster on some old 3-day notice type stuff, week notice thing. I'm gonna take a fight. I'm not doing that. I got a college degree.
I mean, when I asked that question, I was talking about like on your terms though.
Oh yeah, I mean
You
like.
know what I'm
Did you
saying?
mean? I thought you meant like who would he be like really be a rivalry with like yo.
Not like a
No, I
rival.
get what he's saying.
Like
but
on my own terms, I want to fight this dude. Let's set it up.
Yeah, like you figure, like I said,
And you want it not because you feel like you can win, but you want it because of the challenge.
I'll fight. I will literally fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I came into the business as a business, and they gonna deal with me accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You got some fighters out here that's living on their mom couch or their manager's couch, so they just take money. They take fights. I never took a fight to pay a bill. Never. I came into the business already having
What
money.
was your biggest paycheck? What fight was the biggest paycheck?
All my fights. I'm a big ticket seller.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm a hell of a ticket seller. So you know what I'm saying? Like just my ticket sales alone, I can sell 20, 30 grand tickets. You know what I'm saying? So you know that's without my purse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing numbers that a lot of people don't sell it, don't got to follow them like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean anybody like if the money is right and the training, and I got enough time to train, man. Look, I feel like my ability will frustrate anybody.
You see yourself becoming a trainer later? Or?
No.
Any
So
advice?
you're done.
Any advice to anybody that's
I'll do commentating and all that stuff, but like I'm just saying, like for trainers, for you to find one serious fighter, you got to go through 1,000 fighters. I don't got that kind of time. Like I just don't like if anything, like like I mean, like I got a young team Webster training camp. You know what I'm saying? So where I'm just training kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see myself doing that. But as far as me actually trying to grab a fighter or trying
out
to
of all the
hold
kids
them,
that you're working with, who would you say, yo, everybody watch out for this kid right now?
But right now I'm not working with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Kids, you say you're doing something, or
Yeah,
you say you
like,
wouldn't work with.
Yeah, like so when I had it, I had some great kids. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was doing more. It was more of giving back for the community at the time than it was for me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get more serious about me. So like I'm saying, like when my career is over, and if I went back that way, I can see myself being there for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had a thing for kids. I've always loved helping kids and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my degree in juvenile criminal justice. So I've always had a thing for kids, but you know what I'm saying? Like as far as me just taking a fight, trying to mold them in, like that's a lot.
You say you got girls though, or you don't got no boys?
I got boys too.
There you go.
Yeah, all my kids' hands is nice. All my kids' hands is nice. Like, I mean,
You gonna let them box?
all the way down to my 5-year-old, like his hands is crazy, crazy. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put it on them. You know what I'm saying? That's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
So I know you also got some businesses going on. If you wanna let people know what kind of business you got, how they can support the business.
Well, yeah, bank time, home improvements. You know what I mean? Like we stay local or we fly out. You know what I mean? I've been as far as Detroit, Miami, Chicago. You know, we fly. The money's right. I'm going. You know what I mean? Building and remodeling. Me and my brother got a detailing business, Ride and Shine. You know what I mean? Got a clothing line, Webster collection. I named it after my son.
Can they get the clothes at?
Just hit me up.
No, it's right.
Yeah. Like that's something that like I was going real heavy with it, but everything in my life is just so like you know what I'm saying. So, but it's always something I want to get back into.
So if you die today or tomorrow, what you want to be remembered as?
If I die today or tomorrow, just a person that cared. You know what I'm saying? Like I help anybody. I help anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for anybody. You know what I'm saying? My life was never about me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're blessed to do things and blessed to entertain other people, that blessing is not for you to hold to yourself. It's for you to give to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times when you hold that kind of power, it's to make other people happy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not about me.
So who you think that was your biggest supporter, who gave you the most and did the most for you?
My kids.
That's real. That's real. Cause as an artist, I feel the same way. My kids, my big,
You know
they
what
were
I'm
my
saying?
biggest fans. They play that song again. You know what I'm saying?
Before my fights, man, like before my fights, my daughters would send me. All they gotta do is say, "Dad, I'm proud of you." You know what I'm saying? That just means a lot. You know what I'm saying? For my kids to know that this is all for them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I always have them by my side. My kids is that's my promise. You dig what I'm saying? Like I could have a young lady in my life, but we all know how that go. You know what I'm saying? But my kids is my promise. Like you know what I'm saying? Until somebody's holding my last name, and half the time that shit don't even work. But my kids is my promise.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm living and dying for that. I stand on that.
So, we got a song that you brought in. Tell us about the song that you did and who you did the song with.
What song is it?
The one you emailed me.
It's a song called Vibes. I did it with Styles Million, you know what I mean, a reggae artist, you know what I mean, and amazing talent. I remember I was sitting when I heard the beat, and out there I wrote the song in literally 5 minutes. The song is awesome. I mean, it's not this is like y'all get it's not even released yet, but the song is all that. You know what I mean? Definitely radio ready.
You listen to it while you train?
You know what? I don't listen. Well, you know, I do listen to some of my music. I do. Like it's funny because I listen to R&B when I'm rapping, when I'm training. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just you're already aggressive mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it keeps me right where I need to be at. You know what I mean? It just does. Even if I'm in the gym working out, I got R&B in my ear.
And if you could do a song with any R&B artist, who would you do a song with?
Man, rap artists.
Any
I
artist.
think I can rap artists. I think I can hear Fabulous on one of my joints.
Bro said that earlier
You know,
too.
I think I can hear Fab on one of mine, man. Like his lyrical content is just amazing.
I mean, for me, I didn't like the fact that he was spelling this shit out. I mean, anybody who I see spelling shit out after Fab, I'm like, come on, dog. Fabo, my ass, nigga.
Yeah, but then as far as R&B, you know what I'm saying? I can hear myself doing a joint with like Donnell Jones.
Okay.
That's like my music is always compared to his. I mean, if we're going back a little bit further, Babyface.
You want to hear something? Let's hit that high note for us one time, dog.
This guy, I knew it was coming. But I remember the first time you heard me sing, like, yo, I didn't know you could really sing.
Right. That's a fact.
So we got ladies.
Yeah, we got some viewers in there.
Yeah.
Viewers, come on, y'all. Click some likes and shit, man. Share this shit out. You about to say something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I say? There will never come a day you would ever hear me say that I want and need to be without you. I wanna give my all. Baby, just hold me. Simply control me. It's your arms that chased away my loneliness. When I look into your eyes, girl, I realized that all I want is you in my life. All I want is you in my life. No one ever felt this way about love.
Damn, nigga.
I
Was that the original joint or somebody else's song?
That's probably
I
not.
just
But,
told
you knew the words, nigga. Okay, why you stick with the nigga, dog? Nah, that was dope, man. You know what I mean? Now you definitely got a voice, man. And like, I feel like if you didn't fucking pick up the gloves or you picked up the mic, you would have been the same. You know what I mean? You would have still been living that rich life. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got. It's not enough R&B singers, man, and you got it. You feel what I'm saying? And shit. fact that he was spelling this shit out. I mean, anybody who I see spelling shit out after fat, I'm like, come on, dog. FABO, my ass. Nigga.
Yeah, but then as far as R&B, you know what I'm saying? I would like to hear I can hear myself doing a joint with like Donnell Jones. Because that's like my music is always compared to his. I mean, if we're going back a little bit further, Babyface.
You want to hear something? Let's hit that high note for us one time, dog.
This guy, I knew it was coming. But I remember the first time you heard me sing, like, yo, I didn't know you could really sing.
Right.
So we got.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey, 8 rounds in our main event of the evening. Atlantic City, it's go time! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 167.9 pounds by way of a knockout. Wearing camouflage fatigues, Webster!
Coming for me, you know what I mean? That's my son, Samar. It's my son, Lil Derrick. You know what I mean? And that's my muscle right there, Lamont. You know, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank everybody from Camden, Atlantic City. You know, everybody that came out to support this fight, man. Like, it meant everything to me, meant everything to Prince. You know, we go in the ring, we risk our lives. There's so much other stuff that y'all could be doing, but y'all here supporting us, man. So we appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. He's not here to say it, but I know he want to say it. I know he would say it for himself. You know, I thank God for keeping me healthy, you know, keeping me sane. You know, this was the hardest camp for me to get through, and I got through it, you know what I mean? So for all you haters, just keep on hitting that rewind button and watch that fight.
And to close us out, Derrick, you said George Groves, but who else is out there that you want?
Man, you got George Groves, you got Badu Jack, you know what I mean? I'll take any of them guys, man, you know what I mean? Stepping stools, I'll take Brian Vera, you know. I want the gunners, you know what I'm saying? If you somebody, come holler at somebody.
And that's it. Derrick, take it to the bank. Webster, win number 24 this evening. Did it in thrilling fashion. Only gave us a little bit of action, but sometimes that's how it goes.
Now, you know what? Hold on. Michelle, what do you think about the fight?
It was wonderful. This was actually my first fight watching live, and I was able to be a part of it. So I'm so glad that you invited me to come and sing and to see you do your work. It was amazing.
I appreciate it. I love this woman right here. We out of here.
got it. She gon' pop that if you pop it.
Ooh, Bear make hits.
Mark is on its way, boy.
Money ain't an object, cause I got it. Money's not an object. She only want it, yeah, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. She only want it, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it. Money's not an object, feel like it's my time, yeah. Know that I've been grinding. For the drippin', she gon' flip me, cause these diamonds. When you got that money, treat you like you're honest. I'm Miami Beach, we got all the freaks. With my ching, tell them lane. Run ways, I hope them boys sing. As the streets stay short, I got big rings. She only want it, yeah, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. She only want it, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it.
I'ma show you all this I was talking about. Bet you call me Cool Joe when I dog it out. And you ain't with no boring nigga. Don't you ever touch my beat. And that's a warning you. I got some feelings deep down inside. So if you got feelings, don't let it hide. Benz coupe when we ride. Pulling on your hair when I'm gripping on your thighs. Damn, you glowing, baby, I can see it in your eyes. You know what, you poppin'. Sex fit, baby, I can take you shopping. Big bag, top notch, you know I'm copping. Been booming like tech when you dropping.
She only want it, yeah, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. She only want it, cause I'm poppin'. Well, I only want the if you poppin'. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it. You know it, got it. She gon' pop that, cause I got it.
Money ain't an object.